Hey, it's another great day in Denver. We are living in Denver, Colorado, and today in this video, we're going to share everything you need to know about living in Thornton. We're going to give you the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, and you can find out for yourself if it's a place that you want to live. We're going to get after it right now.
Okay, I'm Michelle Wise.
And I'm Cheryl Crown.
And we are
living in Denver, Colorado.
Whether you are looking to move to Denver from out of state or you're local and looking to make a move within the greater metro Denver area, you've come to the right spot.
Because we live here, we can give you the inside scoop on everything Denver. So please be sure to tap the bell below and subscribe so you're the first one to know when we drop new videos.
And listen, while we love making these videos, we are licensed realtors here in the state of Colorado. While our intent is to give you all the information and inform you, we are here if you need information about moving here. So if you need more specifics or you're ready to actually make the move, please give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of our information is down below.
We get calls and emails every day and we personally respond to each and every one. So regardless of your time frame, we are totally here for you. So with that said, let's get to it. Let's go check out Thornton.
Here we go.
Okay, so Thornton, Colorado, pros and cons. First thing that I found interesting about Thornton is that it is the 6th largest city in the entire Denver metro area. It's actually even bigger than Boulder. It has a population of 140,000 people, and the median home value is only $377,000, so pretty affordable.
Yeah, it's a good spot to look for if you want to stretch your money a little bit.
Absolutely, absolutely. The other thing that I thought was interesting is the median rent is only $1,600 a month. So again, affordability, we'll talk about that a little bit more as the video continues. Percent of home ownership is 73%, so not as high as a lot of the other suburbs in Denver, but still a good number. And then the school district primarily is Adams County School District. The other interesting fact about Thornton is that there are currently 9 new home communities under construction. So you do have the opportunity to buy a brand new home, which is nice. And it's typically in the northern side of Thornton, where more of the new builds are happening. The lower, below 104th is the older section of Thornton, the more original section. So you can get condos, you can get townhomes, you can get single family homes, and that type of thing. And a little bit as far as history goes. Thornton, in 1953, the area known as Thornton primarily consisted of farms. This guy named Sam Hoffman purchased the land off of Washington Street, planned what would eventually become Thornton. It was the first planned community in Adams County, and it was named in honor of the governor at the time, Dan Thornton. So just a little tidbit history. I know. So now we're gonna get into some pros and cons.
So pro number one, when I'm looking at Thornton, I think it's location actually, because it sits just north of Denver, and really it is the proximity to the airport, to Boulder, to downtown Denver. You're right there. So to get to the airport, you're maybe about 30 minutes away. You can take the toll road and actually probably zip out there even a little bit faster. And if you're going to Boulder, you're probably about 25 minutes or so to Boulder. And then to get into downtown Denver, you just shoot straight down on I-25, and depending where you're going in Denver, you could get there, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just depends on where you're going. So location and its proximity is pro number one for me.
Definitely. Thornton actually sits a mere 8 miles north of Denver, directly north. So it's literally a straight shot down I-25. And you'll see on the map video that Michelle does. You can get a better idea for where it is proximity-wise to everything in the metro area. But I agree with you. I think location is an excellent pro. Pro number 2 for Thornton, I think, is activities. So
there's a lot.
Yes, there is so much to do there. There is a Boondocks, there is a Topgolf. Water World is not, it butts up to Thornton. It's actually a different town. I can't remember the name of it.
Federal Heights?
Yes, it's Federal Heights, exactly. I had a little brain mishap there.
I only know that because we used to go there all the time as a kid. So it is really one of the funnest water parks. It's basically a water park. It's got the tube rides, wave pools, lazy rivers. We used to love going there as kids. It's been around that long.
Yes.
And it's gotten much better since we used to go there. But we took my kids there all the time too. It's probably one of my favorite activities here in Denver.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing that's cool about Thornton is it has an outlet mall. So the next closest outlet mall is Castle Rock. So it is like the outlet mall center of the northern section of Denver. So that leads into another pro, which is job availability. So proximity to Denver, obviously, but because Thornton is so large, 140,000 people, there are lots of businesses there. Amazon opened a distribution center there. Google has offices there now. American Furniture Warehouse. There's tons of big box stores and that type of thing. So,
in fact, I think their employment rose about 3% last year. They're growing too, because they are on the northern side of Denver. They have the ability to keep pushing their boundaries out, and so that's only going to help homes and employment opportunities go up too.
Absolutely. And then the third pro, I guess we could maybe lump this into activities, but this is such a unique place in itself. It's called Margaret Carpenter Park, and they have so many different activities. They have Thornton Fest. They have Easter egg hunt. They have Harvest Fest. They have Trunk or Treat. They have Winter Fest. They have 4th of July fireworks.
They have a skate park. They have water
splash pads,
splash areas. Yep.
And the other cool thing about it, which I don't think you'll find it anywhere in the Denver metro area, they have a carousel, like a working carousel that belongs to the park. It's not part of like Elitch Gardens or a water park or the zoo or that type of thing. So it's a really unique place. And in our vlog video, you will see, we'll get some footage and we'll show you around Margaret Carpenter Park when we're there.
You might even go ride them.
Hey, why not?
Merry-go-round.
May as well.
But, you know, as with any town, there are some cons that we probably want to touch on just a little bit and let you know about. So I think, you know, one of the biggest cons is because of its proximity. Like Cheryl said, it's 8 miles from Denver. You know, parts of Thornton do have a little bit more of that, not inner city feel, but just this, you know, the true metropolitan feel. So their crime rates in certain parts of Thornton are higher than you would find in other suburbs of Denver. But then again, there's other parts of Thornton that are perfectly safe, you know, just as safe as anywhere else. So, you know, you kind of want to look at each neighborhood, each part of Thornton individually, and, you know, we can help you with that if that's something you're concerned about.
Absolutely. And the other thing that's not the best news about Thornton is the school district. On niche.com, they receive a rating of C, which is not comparable, I would say, with other school districts or other towns and cities around the Denver metro area. They tend to have, you know, A minus, B plus, B. So C, I mean, it's improving. And I think as more people move to Adams County School District, it will, you know, bring, you know, more teachers and more schools and newer schools and that type of thing. So that should help, hopefully, the ratings increase.
And I think too, you know, take that as a big, we say this in all our videos, but take that as the big picture. So if you're looking for something specific in a school, it may be important to you, but not to me, or vice versa. So, you know, I think when you see a school district that's got a mediocre rating, you need to actually dive deeper into that specific school and the feeder area. So again, take that with a little bit of grain of salt because, you know, again, they're not bad schools. No. It's just something in it has given it a knockdown on grade.
Yeah. And relative to other areas, you can find better. And again, something else we always talk about is quality of schools is really important for resale, regardless of whether you have children or a family or what your your circumstances are. When you go to sell your home, it is definitely always a good idea to buy in an area if you can with good quality schools.
So again, even if you're buying in Thornton, that doesn't mean you don't buy in Thornton. Just make sure you look at a neighborhood that has a better feeder area. So, and that's what's important. Yeah. And then I think the last con that we kind of came up with for Thornton is it doesn't really have like an old historic town, a city center, that type of downtown Thornton feel. So if that's something that's important to you, the little historic shops, walkability, farmers market, they do farmers market, but you're not going to be in that downtown setting.
Yeah, and there's so many areas in the Denver metro that have that really cool downtown vibe. Castle Rock, Parker, Golden, Arvada, exactly. So if that's something that's important to you, maybe even for walkability like Littleton, I mean, you have, you know, homes right around the downtown area, and it's you know, just something that's important to you or not, but it doesn't have one there because it was master planned, like Collins Ranch, it doesn't have one either. So.
Yeah, but they do have a lot of shopping
Right.
available.
Oh yeah. Tons of malls, like strip malls galore.
The outlet mall, big box stores. You know, they pretty much probably have at least one, if not multiple Targets, Walmarts.
Yes.
Big grocery stores. So it just kind of depends on where you like to shop and what your style is.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you have it. Thornton pros and cons.
Wrap that up.
If you have any other questions about Thornton or any of the areas around the Denver metro area, please make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, or pop us an email. And please subscribe below again if you want to be the first to know about the next video that we drop. And if you have any comments regarding our videos, we would love to hear them in the comments below. Or if you have like suggestions for other videos that you would like to recommend, we would be happy to make them. We love making these videos. It's really fun, and we know it's helpful for you. So that's the best part.
Yep. And if you're ready to actually move here to Thornton or anywhere else in the Denver metro area, please give us a call. We're here for you.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll see you next time. Okay, peace and love.